Hey, what's up? It's Trace, aka Pip of PippyFish.com radio station. Hacker is not actually what you think. It is not an internet vandal, internet pirate, virus creator, or anything like that. To find out what a hacker really is, listen on. For a long time, hackers have been ridiculed and made to feel as if they were criminals. Many label people with the nickname hacker, painting a picture of a criminal-type evil person dressed in black, sitting at his computer screen, tapping into government databases, stealing from others, putting virus on other computers with an alias like Viperkill, being isolated and antisocial. Hackers are thought to be online pirates who download illegally stolen software and knows it wears to the locals. Hacker has many definitions. However, in most computer dictionaries, a hacker is a person who is very skilled at computers or a skillful programmer. The media exploits the word hacker. The following definition of the world, the hacker jargon, is made quite clear that hacker is not what it seems. The definition is not curious, most newspapers, what customers want to read and believe, not what is truly greatly shown in the following definition. To help to reveal hacker's actual definition. Hacker jargon, Eric Raymond. Quote from the Hacker Jargon by Eric S. Raymond. Hacker now. Originally someone who makes furniture and acts, a person who enjoys exploring the details of programmable systems and how to stretch their capabilities, as opposed to most users who prefer learning only the minimum necessary. One who programs enthusiastically or even obsessively. One who enjoys programming rather than just theorizing about programming. A person capable of appreciating hack value. A person who is good at programming quickly. An expert at a particular program. Or one who frequently does work on it, as in Unix hacker. Definitions 1 through 5 are correlated and people who fit in them congregate. An expert enthusiast of any kind. One might be an astronomy hacker, for example, one who enjoys the intellectual challenge of creatively overcoming or circumventing limitations. Depreciated, a malicious meddler who tries to discover sensitive information by poking around, hence password hacker, network hacker. Correct term for this sense is cracker. The term hacker also tends to connote membership in the global community defined by the net. See network. An internet address. It also implies the person described as seen as subscribed as some version of the hacker ethic. It's better to be described as a hacker by others than describe oneself that way. Hackers consider themselves something of an elite, a meritocracy based on ability, though one which new members are gladly welcome. There is thus a certain ego satisfaction to be had and identify yourself as a hacker. But if you claim to be one and are not, you'll quickly be labeled bogus. By true definition, worldwide hackers include Bill Gates, Microsoft Windows, anyone who has created nicely done computer or video games, anyone who programs any type of electronic device with skill. If someone is skilled with computers, they are defined as hackers. Whenever a computer crime is committed and it appears in the newspaper, 9 out of 10 times the person who committed the crime is referred to as a hacker. This is all hacker persecution. Anyone referred to as nicknamed a hacker automatically looked upon as a criminal. Why does the media use the term computer hackers when a person steals money from the bank? Is it not theft by hacking by definition? Let's get the word out. Thus we can about the hacker rights being violated day by day. People misusing the word hacker. People are looked down upon by others when referred to as a hacker. I stand tall and proudly claim I'm a hacker in the definitions. One is skilled with computers and a programmer. A hacker's rights are being violated and there's responsibility to help. A hacker's nickname is Bernie S. Real name is Ed Cummings, had originally been sent to jail because of minor charges. It was March 1995. Bernie S. targeted by the Secret Service and sent to prison. Reason for his imprisonment, owning technology that could be used to make free phone calls. I was also thought of as a terrorist for possessing technical books explaining highly technical programming procedures. Although completely legal and in common publications in the computer world, they were viewed as potentially dangerous in the wrong hands. Secret Service obviously paid no attention to his rights as an American under Constitution. While he was in jail, nothing unusual happened until he was transferred to maximum security prison. In the maximum security prison, Cummings faced daily harassment from government officials and jailbirds themselves. One day, Ed was almost murdered by another inmate for not getting off the phone when the inmate asked him to. There's a maximum security jail waiting for you. Did the guards help immediately? I think not. Just happens Ed was kicked in the face so many times that his front teeth and jaw had been shattered. When he attempted to shield his face with his arm, as he lay on the ground getting beaten close to the guardian's eyesight, his arm was extremely injured. Bernie S.'s mouth was wired shut for several months. His arm will also never be the same. He was called a hacker, so they believed he was a notorious and dangerous criminal. Conclusion of this dastardous and childish interpretation. Man beaten and almost faces death's dark and deep shadow. Around the date of January 18, 2001, the EFF Electronic Frontier Foundation helped represent 2600 Enterprise, a hacker magazine and radio station, attempted to express their rights stated in the First Amendment. The EFF and 2600 were requesting federal appeals for court to overturn a ruling not banning the website for posting and linking to software program that can crack DVD security, saying that the decision did great violence to the First Amendment. Obviously, hackers' rights are at an immediate stake. It blocks people from using DECSS for situations that are not illegal. Kevin Mitnick is a hacker that is known around the world. Mitnick did not hack with the intention of destroying or damaging anyone or anything. His crime was that, in fact, curiosity. He was caught tampering with the website, arrested, and jailed. After getting out, Joe was again caught and arrested by a computer agent. Miramax's well-known company was attempting to create a movie about Mitnick. They portrayed Mitnick as a murderer. Mitnick was subjected to court cases, supervised visitations, and thrust into horrible situations. Around 1992, Kevin was being sought out after the fugitive status. Not so far in the past, he was released, in which he was supervised on a Friday. In the video, it showed Mitnick being the security agent who caught him. In reality, Mitnick never saw his captor until the day of the court trial. Mitnick spent his holidays on a dirty floor in solitary confinement. He was forced to be completely isolated from any electronic devices. Kevin was collecting aluminum cans in complete isolation and imprisonment, and he had them taken away because the guards didn't want him to have them. What could he have possibly done with those empty aluminum cans in which he had food out of? He was building them because all he was supposed to do in his time was basically sit there. He spent years doing this in these horrible conditions. On this date of Sunday, November 17, 2002, the media once again uses the word hacker to describe terrorists who stole credit card numbers from internet websites. Morning Call newspaper, the headline was International Computer Hackers Preying Credit Cards. Looking at the true definition earlier stated by the headline actually means international human skill with computers spraying credit cards. How do you think that makes the hackers of the world feel? Hackers are skilled with computers. Hackers are skilled with computers. They program, they use the occupation wisely. Actually, many hackers help software companies improve the product. They should have used the word crackers. A cracker is someone who basically breaks into websites, breaks into computer systems, and such the same activities. Hacker persecution must come to an end. Another well-known hacker mentor, real name Lloyd Blankenship, delivered a famous hacker speech known as The Conscience of a Hacker. A few quotes from his are as follows, not the entire speech. I made a discovery today. I found a computer. Wait a second, this is cool. It does what I want it to. It makes a mistake. It's because I screwed it up. Not because it doesn't like me or feels threatened by me or thinks I'm a smartass. And then it happened. A door opened to the world, rushing through the phone line like heroin through an addict's veins. Electronic pulses sent out of refuge from the day-to-day incompetence is sought. A board is found. This is it. This is where I belong. This is our world now. The beauty of the world of electron has switched. The beauty of the bod. We make use of this service already existing without paying for what could be dirt cheap if it wasn't run by profiteering gluttons. And you call us criminals. We explore and you call us criminals. We seek after knowledge and you call us criminals. We exist without skin color, without nationality, without religious bias, and you call us criminals. We exist for our own good, yet we are the criminals. Yes, I am a criminal. My crime is that of curiosity. My crime is that of judging by people about the same thing, not by what they look like. My crime is that of outsmarting you, which somebody we never forget. I'm accurate. This is my manifesto. When you stop this individual, we cannot stop us all. After all, we're all like. That was the mentor. Who is helping hackers and helping their rights so they're not being violated? Two organizations are 2600 and EFF. EFF, Electronic Frontier Federation. 2600 can be seen to agree has different meanings. They include TARS 2600, an older video game system / console. A frequency that allows someone to receive free phone calls and magazine known as the Hacker 2600, the Hacker Quality. But 2600 is an organization that is assisted by the EFF, Electronic Frontier Foundation, expresses their amendments given to us by our fathers who died in this country in times past. 2600 and EFF fight for the rights of humans and hackers. http://www.2600.com and http://www.eff.com. 2600 has taught me, among other things, to be myself and know my rights well. Their organization always helped a great deal with my project by expressing their rights and freedom to speak, as well as the EFF. It is obvious that there are many cases of innocent hacker persecutions. The past cannot be changed, but the future certainly can. It has been made obvious that the hackers' rights are being abused and attacked. As it is hackers' responsibility to be sure that their rights are being sure that the rights cannot be violated. It is the world's responsibility to help them and at least set the facts straight. I desire to get the word out to the unknowing world. Hackers are neither criminals nor malicious persons. It's crackers who we must be wary of. Please get the word out. My secondary sources are zdnet.com, sptimes.com, Morning Call newspaper, Hacker Jargon, .2600.com, EFF.com. Thank you for playing.